Hey guys, what's up? So we are currently packing for our anniversary trip. We get to go to Kauai. We're super excited about this. It's been on both of our bucket lists. Neither of us have ever been. Obviously a once in a lifetime trip. So that in mind, we wanted to try to get some incredible pictures and videos and stuff, both to share it with you guys, with our friends and family, and also just for us to remember the trip, because obviously I don't know if we'll ever get to make it there again. We're gonna be hiking to waterfalls. We've got a helicopter ride booked, we've got a cruise along the Nepali coast. So we're just gonna be seeing some incredible sights. And so we decided to go ahead and rent some gear. We bought some like this G7X that I'm filming this on right now. But I thought just for fun, I would show the gear that we're taking. And yeah. So I'll go through the cameras first. So one I'm most excited about is this Canon 5D Mark IV. It is an amazing camera. Got it from Aperture Rent. It is an amazing camera, and this is what we're gonna be shooting lots of our B-roll on, a lot of the cinematic stuff that we wanna get, waterfalls, stuff like that. Obviously just an all-around amazing camera. That's gonna be one. Also the G7X, which is what I'm shooting this on, but that's an awesome little point and shoot that we got recently that we've been using for all of our vlogs. But we recently finally purchased one. It's one of the best things we've ever bought. We'll be taking that to do our vlogs and stuff like that. Then we also have this Akaso EK7000. It's like a GoPro knockoff, but it shoots in full 4K, Wi-Fi enabled. It comes with like all of the normal GoPro accessories, so the little floating handle mount and the waterproof casing. And it shoots in full 4K, 30 frames per second. So we're taking this for snorkeling, and we actually got some of those full face snorkel masks that this will like clip right onto the forehead. So yeah, we're gonna be looking fly. The last camera that we're taking is my favorite, my new toy, which is the Mavic, the DJI Mavic, which is absolutely beautiful. We're super excited about this. This is gonna be a blast. So we decided on this one. We'd heard that the Phantom 4 Pro obviously has a much better camera, but because because the only thing we really want to use a drone for is traveling, it made sense to go with something like this small and portable that will literally fit in the backpack with all the other lenses and stuff. I've been reaching out to friends and other YouTubers and stuff like that to learn as much as I can. So we got that thing about a month ago, and so it's kind of been a crash course in drone photography. That drone is absolutely amazing. And then we've got a couple of spare batteries also to bring with that. So we should get about, you know, an hour to an hour and a half of flight time overall. So yeah, so then we've got the remote control for it, which is awesome. I love flying it with this thing. Super easy to use, super easy to fly. So that's all of the cameras we have. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so let's talk lenses. We've got 4 lenses that we're taking for the 5D, and I'm super excited about all of them. The one I'm probably most excited about, because I've never gotten to use it before, is this Canon 100mm macro. It's a 2.8, has image stabilization built in, and this thing, it is absolutely beautiful. We just picked it up this morning, and I threw it on in the car, and as soon as I looked through the viewfinder, it was like I was shooting a freaking Ford commercial. So this thing is absolutely beautiful. Get some awesome, like you can get the super up close of like eyeballs or of like plants and insects and things like that. So being on the Garden Island of Hawaii, I think this is gonna lend itself really, really well, and we're gonna get some awesome nature shots with it. Next, I've got the Canon 24-70 f2.8 lens, just a go-to all around. This takes amazing portraits. I've gotten a chance to mess with it before, and it was just everything we shot on it, from, you know, super close-up portrait stuff to landscape, I mean, all kind of stuff. It just does it all really, really well. Just as we're walking, hiking, going around towns or waterfalls or whatever, we'll use this guy. And next we've got the 16-35, also from Canon. They're all Canon lenses. This is like a super wide angle lens, so I'm planning to use this for a lot of landscape. This is what I'll be taking up on the helicopter tour to get some shots from up there. Almost everybody recommends taking a wide angle up there because you can just capture some incredible, incredible landscape shots. Yeah. All right, and then lastly, we've got this mammoth of a lens right here, the Canon 70-200 lens. This guy is an awesome zoom lens that every photographer I've talked to loves and recommends, especially for video, because it does have the built-in image stabilization also, and it has a pretty wide range from, again, 70 all the way to 200. So this will be really cool for, you know, just some cool B-roll and shots throughout our trip. So I'm super excited about this one too. And yeah, those are our lenses. And then, oh, one camera I forgot. Dirt. All right, sorry, memory card ran out of space. Dirt. All right, so the last thing we have here is the DJI Osmo. If you're not familiar with it, it is basically a 3-axis gimbal. It's got a full resolution, you know, 4K, 30 frames per second, or 60 frames per second at 1080. And it's a stabilized camera. So obviously we're gonna be doing a lot of hiking and stuff like that. And so these other cameras are great, but we don't have any kind of stabilization other than internal stabilization on the lenses. So this will just help us get some nice cinematic shots while we're hiking. This is gonna do it for us. Let's see, what else we got here? Other little accessories, obviously plenty of batteries, at least 2 spare batteries for every camera we have. Also, portable power supply. Fun story about this, I actually bought this in a gift shop in Orlando at one of the Universal resorts while I was there working a show, and it was on the rack for $20. And I looked at it, and it's actually about 3.5, almost 4 full iPhone 7 battery charges. If you've looked for these at all, you know they normally cost a lot more than 20 bucks, especially with that capacity. The cheap ones that I've seen for $20 are normally like maybe a battery and a half. This is almost 4 worth. I don't know if they didn't know what it was, didn't know how to price it, or if it was just a really good price. Anyways, got that guy for $20 and gonna use that to keep, you know, our phones charged and things like that while we're out and about. Cleaning kit for the lenses and for electronic screens, all that kind of stuff. Also, essentials here when traveling. Bicycle prestige deck. Thank you to my amazing wife, just to help pass the time on the plane, on, you know, whatever. We love playing cards. So, I think that's just about everything. The only things I got here, a little sensor cleaner, an SD card wallet to hold all the SD cards. Oh, and then I went ahead and ordered some ND filters for the drone. And then we've also got a few variable ND filters for the Canon lenses, spare propellers. That's just about it. So, I'm gonna get to putting all this in the bag. All right, and lastly, it's time for this thing to go away.